it recording? Can you guys see the record?
Yep.
Yes, it is recording.
Okay. Okay, guys. Welcome, guys, and thank you so much for your time. I just hope all of them. There are 11 registration, and we have 50% attendance. And Deepti just joined in, and she left. So now, talking about a little bit about me. So why I thought I will do this. One is like I have played multiple roles, like being into corporate. I'm a business analyst where I handle clients and I interact with different set of people. I also give presentation. That's my job role. Then coming into healing, I give public speaking. I handle workshops. When I started with my career, I was there into customer care. So I was a technical support officer where I had to interact with the clients of US and UK, right? So I have like various uh, uh, experiences, and what I felt is there are a lot of things that uh, we don't, we kind of ignore. And when we ignore, that's when we get into a place where we don't know what we are saying. We don't understand the other person. Like we are not able to deliver what we want to deliver and all of that. So that's when I thought, okay, with all my 8 years of experience, and I still go through a lot of uh, self-development class myself. Like it's not only related to healing. Like yesterday, a few of you are there with Babita, right? She also trains me on how to present yourself in a larger crowd, right? So I engage myself in all of that, and I thought, okay, how about creating a small program where instead of spending like 8 years like me, how about you get a gist of what and all you basic things you can require to be able to deliver what you can in all the roles that you are playing right now, right? So I have asked all of you several set of questions, and I have gone like I've jotted down all the answers, and it's here with me. So first question when I asked about is daily issues, right? So if I consolidate everyone's answers, it is mostly like everybody is hesitant, they are not confident, they have stress, they like the other person is not understanding, that's why they are losing their confidence. So it's like overall it's mostly like judgment, like you are completely judging the entire situation, judging you, judging the people, like it's a web of judgment around, and that's what is making a hindrance in your daily life, right? So if there is anything more that I couldn't make out, just let me know. Okay. So that's the first question. That's the first answer that I got from the first question. Second question was I asked about what are the issues that you guys face being a facilitator, being a leader, or a manager around. So overall, I just see that, okay, they don't know how to handle the crowd. They don't know what to speak. They are very unsure that whether people will like them, what they speak. Just a second, then Renu is telling Zoom doesn't work. Can I just call her directly? Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
what is the issue you just gave me? Sorry, guys. So, yeah. So, second question, what I see is you are mostly like thinking of what others are thinking, whether I am uh, fulfilling others' expectation or not. What should I speak and how can I? What if like I go wrong? If somebody is asking something, I'm not able to answer, and what if I go wrong? So, so overall, what I understand is you always want to have a perfection in whatever you deliver. That's what is making you, again, judge yourself. Like you don't know how to be perfect, right? And the third thing, well, I'll come to that a little later. Okay. So now I have a question for you guys. How many of you have uh, addressed people or like you guys are manager or you have managed people? Like how many of you are? Is it all of you?
I have.
I do.
All of you have done. Okay, done.
I
Cool. Now, so when you handle people, do you have like an ideal person in your life where you want to become like that, and you just judge yourself that okay, I'm not that person. That's why I don't know what to say. All of you has? It can be one
So
ideal, two ideal. Yeah.
I think it's not like an ideal person, but yes, I think there are certain ways we like how they address or connect with people. For me, that's what it is. Like, be it in communication, be it how they start, be it how they connect. So, yeah, there are certain aspects which I like in a person when they talk.
Okay. Sure. And what about others?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same with.
yeah, you just carry on, please.
Okay, thank you. So mostly it's the same with what Aarti told. It's actually not one person. There are like more than one person, and their way of communicating with people, the way they address people, and the way they make their point to the crowd, and the whole crowd is like, wow, what a delivery, and they are so happy with them. So that's what goes in my mind.
Okay. Okay. So, and like, is there anything else anyone want to, or it's the same?
Yeah, there is one more
It's
thing.
the same.
Actually, when I attended the things or when I attended so many lectures or so many kind of trainings as well. So one thing I found that some people are like they are very good in collaborating the people. Like people are there, they focused or they attentively attend those sections. So this is a actual capability to take the person in your own lectures or your own words so they get more attentive, and I think I am lacking somewhere over there as well.
Okay. Fine. So now, obviously, when you have one or two or more people who are like ideal, you know how they deliver or how they start and every section how they're perfect. You always like to learn from them, right?
Yes,
So
true.
now, have you guys noticed that even if those were your ideal people, maybe everybody likes them, but there are few people who would not like them. They'll be like such a like bad speech it is. Have you guys noticed that?
Yes, Yes, we notice that because I think every person is of different taste and is of different behavior. So some people like funny section, some people like entertainment section, some people like depth things, the things which have their deep meanings, which have their vast things overall. So obviously everybody has their own taste and their own thought process as well. So everybody's reactions based on them as well.
Right. So now, when you know that, what is it that scares you? That what if you are not able to handle questions from people? What if like you give the worst speech ever?
Oh, there will be a lot of judgment about myself in my head. Then it will be like, oh God, I did the worst thing, and I should not have done this, and then I should not have even spoken this. I have not taken even this opportunity. All those, and self judgment goes on. Like a lot of self criticism goes on then.
Right. So now, but then have you noticed whenever you felt that I have given the bad delivery, there will be at least one or two people who will still say you have done it well,
Yes.
Yes, obviously.
right?
Yes.
Right. So when you are saying that your ideal also has critics, where some people will say they are good or they are bad, and you also notice that even if you have your bad speech, still there will be one or two people who will say that okay, you have done a great job. So can you acknowledge that just now what Prerna said, that maybe those today it was just that two people could connect with your taste and rest of the people could not connect with your taste. Can you do that?
Yes, we can try that, but somehow it affects when you are saying something in front of others and some negative reactions came out to your section and you notice those negative reactions. Then obviously it discourages or, you boost up, you are not boosting up yourself that time. So that discourages you and said somehow we doubt on ourselves that, yes, as Naina said, हमने ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं कहा एंड मतलब why are they feeling like negative or they are reacting like that. So
Correct.
yes, those reactions affects on the spot actually.
Sure. So that is what I'm saying. I understand that you don't know how to do, maybe like right now you don't have a practice, but can you start acknowledging that even the best of best speaker, or like I have my ideal managers also with me, like how can you manage the team, like even they are those ideal people, they also have negative critics and the positive critics. Sometimes it is also their bad day that they go so wrong that it actually backfires them, their image completely goes haywire, right? So what I'm trying to say is, whenever you are, whatever role you are playing, just acknowledge that fine, I can go wrong also, rather than being perfect. This only happens in movies. Even movies also, to play masala, they also will add 2 3 villains. But yeah, can you acknowledge that? Can you start thinking that fine, I will go wrong. Even if I go wrong, what will happen? Okay, this same set of people, they will not come to my next show. Someone else will come. And okay, I can just go back and see what mistakes I did, and I can just go back and correct my mistake and deliver another speech.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens. We on the same time, what we think is our image. That yes, it will affect our image as well. What people say behind us, and there are a lot many thoughts, same time processes in our mind that if we will leave this in the same way, if we will, left that negative impact on even some people as well, so that will obviously affect our image as well. So
Yeah,
somehow we are image conscious as well.
correct. But with this, you are still stopping yourself, right? How, if your image is bad, how will you correct? You can correct if you give another speech in a better way or the same way with a new crowd. But if you completely stop yourself that, okay, my image is bad, now I cannot even go somewhere, how will you correct your image?
Obviously we should keep trying again and again with some new stuff as well, with some existing stuff as well, to cover the things. If they are not liking that way, we should on the spot we should obviously will have to go with the way they want as well. But yes, it somehow it affects our subconscious mind, that yes, impact to karta hai. In
Right.
short, if I'll say, impact to karta hai.
Right.
मैं एक
So-
एग्जांपल देती हूँ प्रिया, if you do not mind, मैं एक एग्जांपल
Yeah.
देती हूँ. मैं I was in my graduation Prerna, and then they were chief guests जो प्रोफेसर दूसरे कॉलेज से आते हैं. So I think I remember it was me or my co-host जो था, we pronounced his name incorrectly, and it was a huge, because he was some कुछ बड़े बड़े थे. It became a huge issue. But that time it was maybe temporarily. Okay, बोल दिया, we could not, we just went ahead and apologized. But वो momentarily था.
Yeah,
Whatever
true.
you're talking about is, at that moment it is true, but next moment you can choose and change. मतलब do not get stuck to that कि अच्छा वो image, हाँ वो image होता है. But then I think when Priya was talking, that was I was thinking कि अच्छा मतलब उस टाइम था, but अभी वो चीज की वैल्यू नहीं है. तो अगर मैं उस टाइम पे डिमिश कर देती तो इतना मैं सोचती नहीं, and then I would have developed confidence उसके बाद ही, rather than thinking about it for days and days. So जब when Priya was talking about this, तो मुझे यही चीज याद आ रही थी, and hence I thought that I'll share.
Sure. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is, like, for now, if you accept it, that's just the first step I'm talking about. After that, obviously, you can practice it. Like, I have like entire set of how can you practice and how can you change your entire mentality, entire mind. But what I'm saying is, if you at least accept, if you're not accepting, whatever it is, still I want to be perfect, it will not change. You can practice for your entire life, it will not change. Very simple. Right? So that. Okay?
Priya, I would like to share something here.
Yeah.
You have been with my teaching journey.
Yes.
So, first 2 days was like a havoc for me, because I had taught German to people who knew German a little bit at least already. But teaching it from scratch, I did not know that it would be a very tough task to do. And I literally fucked up for first 2 days of the class. Priya was there in that class. And I called her and told her all these things, like, this is the issue I'm facing. I'm not, I'm not able to get into their head. So like, okay, ye nahi hai to dusra method try karo. Then she actually, facilitated me without even facilitating me. I don't know how she did that.
Okay. That's
She
true.
just, yeah, that is very true. And I'm very thankful to you for that. She was like, ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है तो दूसरा तरीका try करो, but don't go into wrongness of you. See, I was trying to deliver how much ever I could and how I could, but they were not able to get it. But then from next week onwards, I switched the methods and it worked out. So, but when you're switching the methods and going back again, you should have that confidence. Yes. I mean, you should not let your experience, dictate your future there.
Right.
Thank you, Priya. I just wanted to share this.
No problem. So now what I see is, there is one more thing is, whenever we want to speak, we know we have like oceans of knowledge. Okay, we have this, we have that, we have this, we have that. We have a lot of knowledge. And then we have limited time. Like right now I'm having 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes, I cannot deliver everything I know. Okay, just 30 minutes. In that, I have to give time with the audience. Audience will have a question, and I don't know where this question will lead up to. Correct? Right now, I'm talking to you. I have to be ready that, okay, I don't know which question where, like, I don't have any answer. I know that, okay, with my 8 years of experience, probably I have all my answers. But are you sure I have? I'm not sure. What if you get the situation which I haven't handled yet? I don't know what to answer, right? So it's like that. So we have lot of content. Sitting down and really understanding that, okay, with 30 minutes, how many content I can deliver, how much content, and how much content the crowd will really understand, like it should process through, is very important. And when you do that, your questions also, actually you're limiting the questions that a crowd can ask also. Okay, somewhere it gets limited because you're only delivering this much. You are not going into advanced, you are not going into somewhere else. Okay, that's another thing. Very, very, very important that before it's not, so right now, before I talk to you, I sat 15 minutes before my conversation. This is like my style. I feel this is easy. 15 minutes back, I have to understand that what are the content that I'm going to deliver. Not 1 hour back, not 1 day back. Because 15 minutes where I know that what I can deliver right now. What is my state of mind. Okay, that is very, very important. And that's when you will also not judge yourself that, okay, I could not deliver because you have already decided I will talk only this much. I'll not talk something else. Having a clarity in your mind that I will talk this much. If somebody asks, you can say, okay, I'll have another session, or you meet me after the session, after the after the presentation or whatever. Okay, very important. Then another thing is that for having any conversation, it can be speech, it can be addressing a team and all. Do you see that we are you talk something and the person does not understand? You are really talking in English, like very simple is right now in Zoom we have if you click on Zoom, it asks the admin to let you in, right? So now what happens is I am telling Shweta, you click on the Zoom and click on the Zoom and you will be in. Okay, so that admin and I will let you in, that thing, it went off my mind. I did not told her, okay? And she gets it and she gets a thing that waiting for the post. In her mind, it goes, oh, it is not working. She said, I will just get in, but I am waiting, means it's not working. Okay, so what happens is she will not say what is the issue. She will say, oh, it's not working. I said, it is working. Everybody has joined in. You clicked on the link, you will join. You clicked on the link, you will join. Okay, so very important. This is what I have learned from my being a technical in the call center, that our head works in a different way. Very important is probing. How do you probe the person? Okay, if the person did not understood this, it is not the other person who has to change their way of thinking. Yeah, they can, but they are not. When it is your thing, you can also change. Rather than saying, okay, join, click on this join, you ask, what do you see? When you ask, what do you see, it's a different question. Maybe this question is something which the other person connects with. And the person tells you, I see this, then you understand, okay, this person is already in, it is my mistake. I have to let the person get into the Zoom. Okay, probing is very, very important. Have you seen like somebody who's not a tech savvy, and you have, like our parents, you have to tell them that, click on this and then it will be a video call, click on that, it will be an audio call, and how much frustrated you get when they don't understand this. It's a very simple task for you, but it's not simple task for them, right? Yeah. But what you do is we repeat the same statement again and again and again. it's not the way, like if you really want to communicate and in get the connection with the person, you have to modulate your work. It's like, I am working. If the person does not understand I am working, you have to say that I am cooking. Both are working, but you are telling specifically I am cooking, because the person understands cooking, does not understand I am working. Okay, so these things are very, very important to understand a person, like to communicate with a person, even if it is one-on-one, even if it's a crowd, or you are just representing a team. Okay, this also needs practice. Okay, I'll get into that little later. Another thing is that how much you are authentic to yourself. See, if you are telling someone, like you are giving a very great pravachan to someone, okay, you should be that, okay, and that's where people get scared of questions. When you are just giving some pravachan and that person might have did that and they came out with a question, you don't have an answer because you are not doing that, no? Okay, like don't, just because everybody is talking about, say, how to be happy, doesn't mean that you have to talk about how to be happy. If you know how to be sad, talk about how to be sad. Okay, because you will be able to deliver well. Okay, and you see, that's when the entire issue of I don't know how to address people, I don't know what to deliver, what if people don't understand me, all the judgment thing never comes to you, because you are not copying someone else, you are doing what you are. Okay, and if you still want to do how to be happy, fine, you have to go and become how to be happy, and then you talk about it. You will not fumble up. You will never be. It's not possible. And even if you can't answer that time, you know that, okay, I know I did this much, maybe that part is left, I will do it, because if I can answer this much, I know I can answer the rest of the part also. Okay, and it really happens in the corporate world. How can we just say something so that you come out of it, and like you also make the other person like, okay, oh, you don't know this, you also don't know, but since you have to answer and you don't know what to answer, you tell the other person, oh, you don't know this, oh shit, you should go and brush up your basics and get back to me. Okay, this is very important. Another thing is that presentation, your attire, your looks, your voice modulation, your practical example, right? These are very important. Okay, your voice modulation, like have you seen few speakers, like in normal like without, when they speak, their voice is very different. When they talk, their voice is very different. Even actors, right, their voice is very different. Which word has to give more grip, which word has to just go with the flow, it's very important. Okay? So when you start giving a speech, it's a big job, but when you start working on this, you know what to say, and you know where the voice needs a little deep, where you just need to go with the flow, where you pronounce in a very specific way, which word should be faster, which word should be slower, everything. Okay, so I don't
I
want
have
yeah,
a point here.
sure.
So, whenever this happens with me, like I give a speech or I address something, whenever this happens, and whenever there's no response, or there is like everyone is quiet, I go and ask someone from the crowd, or I seek validation from someone from the crowd. Like I just ask them whether I was okay, or whether I should change anything in myself. So and the I mean, the person who tells me that it was not okay or whatever, that thing goes in my mind, and then it's a lot of doubt there.
Right. How do you ask that?
I just asked, like, how did I deliver well, or somewhere was I lacking? So was
Did
I
you ask?
okay
Did you ask?
today?
Did you ask? Am I clear? Is there any question?
Okay. No, I don't ask in the call. I get quiet because people are quiet. Then I get quiet, and then after the call finishes, then I go and ask, okay, was I okay with this? So
Because you want to hear what mistake you did.
yeah,
Okay. When especially one is if you ask in the crowd that am I clear? Is there anything that you need? You are not saying, oh my God, I did some mistake. Like, don't find that mistake. Please don't find that mistake. Okay, you are really ready to answer if something hasn't been covered, right? If you ask, is there anything, anything I'm lacking, even if it's in the crowd or after the call, you are giving them to find the lack in you. And obviously, it is not possible for you to cover everything, right? That's
yeah,
the whole thing. You cannot cover everything. You can take up a question. You can come back. You cannot cover everything.
yes,
Okay, that's when how
okay,
you articulate and how you deliver it is very, very important.
okay.
Okay, that. I think, can we all join back? It will disconnect now. Okay, yeah.
Sure.